Hey,
Do you want to catch a show with me?
has he stood you up again?
Yes, and it's not as if a little thing like my birthday is going to take precedence over a business meeting, especially if I know it's going to involve a really big night out with his mates.
Believe me, I know that feeling. Come in, come in. Oh, Mina, sit down. Close your eyes. I have something for you. Close your eyes. No peeking. No peeking. Won't be a second. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mina. Happy birthday to you. Go on, make a wish. Just be careful what you wish for.
Because I just might get it.
It's all good, it's all good.
This morning, guest speaker is Chief Psychiatric Advisor for the State Police. His name is Dr. Abraham van Helsing, and I hope you'll make him feel very welcome.
Good morning. There are many people who demonstrate symptoms of sociopathic behavior. However, many do not merely function adequately within society, they thrive. Businessmen, judges, politicians, entertainers, sports people. These high-achieving professions often harbour within their ranks individuals totally incapable of anything we could vaguely construe as empathy for their fellow men and women. However, this may not be a disadvantage. In fact, this deficit may be the very thing that enables these individuals to achieve their goals more easily. As long as society benefits from these individuals, it is unlikely that we will label their actions in terms of mental flaw or illness. Society, in fact, rewards this unhealthy behaviour and reinforces it.
Come in, Harry. Take a seat. This is a big job, Harker. Not the kind of job you'd want to fuck up if you appreciate your position within this company.
Well, I appreciate your faith.
No, Harker. You should appreciate the percentage points on the final commission. Greed is a far better motivational device than a quick arse licking, don't you agree?
Well, I...
Don't be so modest, Harker. You got this job because of the way you fucked Bennett out of that Balmain deal. I've got my percentage points to think of, and I want a man who'll fuck for that extra dollar.
Thus, attributes easily assigned to the criminally insane can also benefit the society. If our diagnoses are reached by a shifting moral filter, can we truly lay claim to a scientific method?
This guy wasn't so rich. You say he was nuts, but he is rich. He's stinking fucking rich. He's old money, blue blood rich, which qualifies him as eccentric. He's been up the mountains painting pictures. Now he wants to rejoin the world. He wants me to send over a young man to broker the deal.
That sounds a bit weird.
He sounds like he's as bent as a $3 bill. But that's a good thing. Nothing like entering into a negotiation with someone when you know the other guy's weakness.
That's for damn sure.
Good to see we're on the same page, Harker.
So clearly, we're looking for something beyond the genetic coding. What is it that allows an individual to put aside society's moral constraints to commit murder? How can an individual kill and kill again without remorse?
You play this right, Harker. You sell this guy the deluxe package, you'll walk away with 7 figures. Easy. So will I. And if you want to make a friend, just give him $1 million. I guarantee you that will make a friend for life.
Mr. Renfield, I think this could be the start of a beautiful friendship.
I'd like you to think of the individual, a person deprived of those feelings that most of us take for granted. Imagine someone who has had no experience of what it is to be loved. All around them they see love, but it never touches them. What connection can this individual have to humanity? How can he or she care for another's suffering when he or she has no experience of what it is like to be cared for?
Don't let me down, Harker.
All right, let us down.
Borrow the car.
This is important. Come on, this is big money.
What, do you and Tony want to go up to the casino again and fuck up the mortgage payments?
Come on, that was just the once. This is for work.
Taxis are a business expense.
Come on, baby, I want the car. I want to be in control.
Well, you should have thought of that before you went out drinking.
Don't fucking go there.
You don't have a license, yet you want to borrow my car and you don't want me to go there?
It's not like anyone's going to know.
But if anybody does know, the cops will seize the car. No ifs, no buts, no maybes.
Bullshit!
No, it's not fucking bullshit. And if you've picked up a paper in the past 3 months, you'd know that the government has just passed a law to stop assholes from driving their car when they've had their licence pulled.
Are you calling me an asshole?
No, I'm telling you about a new law. Any conclusions you reach are your own.
Fucking bitch.
Mr. Enfield, you're working late.
Not late, but early, Agnes. I've been coming in each morning early until I'm arriving at work the previous evening at 6. There's a whole lot of work at the moment.
Now listen. If you take the car, I'll report it stolen.
Fuck you.
You wish.
So they've just left you on your lonesome to do it all by yourself? That's terrible.
I have no complaints. This is a labour of love, and how often do I get to see you, Agnes?
Mate, once I've done the meeting with this poofter, I'll be up for anything. Shit, I love it when I have an argument with the bitch. It gives me a legit reason not to fucking go home.
Are you flirting with me, Mr. Enfield?
Flirt. A verb. Meaning to make love without serious intentions. No, Agnes, I would say that my intentions are very serious indeed.
Hey, I thought we could go up to the casino, blow some cash, buy some coke. Hey, maybe even pick up. Out fucking standing. 8 o'clock? Alright, see you then. Alright, bye.
What?
Lucy, it's Mina.
Mina. Hi. Hello. Oh, it's like that, is it? Tonight? Hang on, I'll just check my diary. No, nothing on tonight. I'll be over in an hour. Bye. Yes.
I hear his voice. I see what he sees. He's returning. He's coming back.
Who is coming back, Mr. Renfield?
The Master. He's coming back to judge the just and the unjust alike. After all these years, he's coming to reclaim his throne above the world.
You hear these voices inside your head?
It stands to reason, doesn't it? I can hear him, but you obviously can't. He projects his thoughts into mine.
What does this voice tell you to do?
Told me to send Harker to him. He made promises about a reward.
So the voices told you to attack Agnes?
Of course not. I did that of my own volition. I'm not just a mindless automaton. I must practice to be like the Master when I'm reborn. He won't begrudge me a few little pleasures. I've served him well.
Mr. Drake?
Mr. Harker, from the real estate people. Come in. Enter freely of your own will.
There's just one thing I can't understand. How do you justify Agnes's murder in terms of Christ's teaching?
Obviously I don't.
The Master returns. He comes from the grave in 3 days and 3 nights. He judges the just and the unjust alike.
You have no idea. Jesus was a fairy tale told to keep children in order. It was a fairy tale spread by pedophiles. Turn the other cheek. Pay under Caesar. The Master was immortal long before Mary's boy child saw the inside of a barn.
And I know he's having an affair. I rang him the other day and I just knew it. It's like, after he has sex, his voice it lowers. It's the only time his voice isn't completely highly strung.
You could just be making something out of nothing. Phones are weird sometimes. He might have just run up the stairs.
No, it wasn't in his office. His office has this air conditioning hum in the background, and I'd already tried the landline. It just wasn't there.
Mina, you're my friend, so I can say this to you. If you don't trust him, why bother?
I don't know.
So you sent Harker to this Master of yours?
I've told you that before. He came to me in my dreams and asked me to send someone young and ruthless to him. After what I did to Agnes, I believe I understand the desire to seek out the ruthless. I suspect the main virtue of only preying upon the evil is the weight it must lift from one's heart. Remorse must be a terrible thing for the immortals.
And get this. He wanted to borrow my car.
But didn't he just go on a drinking binge and lose his license and write his car off?
Yeah, and he wanted to borrow my car, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let him use it to take whoever the fuck she is to some cosy little business meeting somewhere in the city.
Thanks, Mr. Renfield, for being so candid with me. I hope at some time we'll be able to speak again.
You'll excuse me for not shaking your hand, but the proprietors seem to have some doubts about my trustworthiness.
I believe that it is our desires that define us, Mr. Harker. What brings you here?
Mr. Drake, our company prides itself.
Stop! I have led men in battle. I have broken the laws of both God and man. What makes you think I wish to hear the lies of a salesman? What brings you here?
I want your business, Mr. Drake. I want my commission. I have a property that must be sold, and a client who wants that property. That's why I'm here.
Good enough, good enough. The more candid a man is, the more I can trust him.
I think I should go somewhere tomorrow. I am so sick of sitting around the house waiting for the phone to ring. I hate being the one held captive in a relationship.
Maybe you should ring him.
No. He'll just look at the number and laugh. He won't pick up the phone. He's off having the time of his life. He thinks just because we've had a fight, he's been let off the moral hook.
It's a power thing. It's their way of keeping us in line.
Yeah, I know. And then when you try and talk to them about it, they make out as if you're stupid, or clingy, or useless.
Well, honest pilgrim, are you prepared to break the laws of God and man to make a sale?
I don't know much about God's laws, Mr. Drake, but I do remember thinking in Sunday school how God brought out the lawyer in me. He seemed to contradict himself a lot.
How true. And if God isn't around, he's a distant parent, seldom around to clarify his intentions. But what about the laws of man? Are they so inviolable?
What are you after, Mr. Drake? To avoid taxation? It is very unlikely that I would do anything to put myself in jail. If I can be honest with you, I'm sure you could be honest with me.
I'm merely trying to take the measure of a man who wants to separate me from my money.
If it is my honesty that you're questioning.
No, Mr. Harker. As I said, it is our desires that define us, and the truth is between our words. And as men of the world, I'm sure we can agree that too much honesty is a dangerous thing.
Can I show you my secret?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this restaurant for sale in Neutral Bay, right? And
Yeah.
the idea keeps flipping around in my mind. Why don't I just ditch him, buy the restaurant, start anew?
Restaurant in Neutral Bay should be a gold mine. And dumping him, that's a great start. It is such a good start.
I believe you're keeping something from me, Mr. Harker. Is that right? Mr. Harker. Mr. Harker. What is
Hey,
this? What is
what
this?
the
What?
No, what the fuck are you doing, Dad?
Who is she?
What's wrong?
Weird shit.
Are you alright?
I think I must have dozed off.
Half a bottle of wine will do that to you, Dad. You look freaked.
I think I was dreaming.
What do you mean you think you were dreaming?
I think I'm still dreaming.
Who is she?
It's my wife, Mina.
Mina. beautiful name. She has such pain in her eyes. You use that, don't you?
What the hell do you mean?
That pain, you use that to hurt her. You do not love her.
Of course I do. She's my wife.
Lies! I would die 1,000 deaths before I gave the name of my beloved to one such as me. But you saw my interest, and you gave her to me in an instant. You thought to buy back your worthless life with hers.
Of course I did. And if you want her, I'll bait the trap for you. I just want my fucking life. And what the hell is wrong with that?
Oh, Mr. Harker, the world is full of men like you. Empty, perverse, hollow. Your blood tastes foul with the taint of your selfishness. But still.
Was he tall, dark and handsome?
Who?
The man that you were obviously dreaming about.
Stop it. It's cruel to mock the afflicted.
And in what ways are you afflicted, Miss Mina?
Well, I'm married to Jonathan, aren't I? About?
Nothing.
Yes, you are. I can tell. You've got that devilish look on your face. Who could that be?
Mina. It's only 8:30. It's hardly the witching hour.
We'll ignore it. It'll go away.
But it might be someone important.
It's more likely to try for splitting witnesses.
Well, I'll get to see how the other half lives.
Blood is so precious, Mr. Harker. On a battlefield, thousands of litres are spilt onto the earth, and at such time men say life and blood are cheap. But try telling that to a man watching his life force spill out one drop at a time. Time to finish this.
Mrs. Harker, I'm Dr. Van Helsing. Chief Psychiatric Advisor to the Police Department.
What is this all about? What has John been up to this time?
Look, there's absolutely nothing to panic about.
God, what a freak. Like, hi, I'm Dr. Death. Your husband's boss is a psycho, but don't let that worry you.
I know, creepy. Will you stay tonight?
Of course. It's not like I have anything else to do.
I'm sorry, I've been bemoaning my own fate all night.
It's okay, you've got a lot of shit on your plate at the moment.
I've always got shit on my plate.
That's what friends do. They take turns bemoaning each other's problems. Not like I have anything I can describe as news at the moment. You know, same old, same old.
So how's what's-his-face?
George, the man born with no personality. It's not surprising that you don't remember his name. He doesn't even remember his name.
Not good there, huh?
Oh, it's not like it's the real deal or anything. There's no, like, walks in parks or flowers or chocolates or romance. If he vanished tomorrow, I don't think I'd even really miss him, you know? I hate guys who fuck you and act like they're doing you a favour.
Do you think all men are bastards?
They can't all be bastards. I mean, I know some women who are pretty fucked up, and I think maybe they get all the good ones and then just spend their lives fucking them over.
Oh, God, how depressing. Maybe it's not so much that there are two genders, but there are bastards and there are non-bastards. And the two are inexplicably drawn together. Let's get drunk. If your theory's correct, then sobriety here is no longer an option.
I think you are absolutely right, Dr. Harker. Let's get shit-faced. When you start a relationship, it's kind of like you open a bank account of pain to balance out all the beauty you're feeling.
I don't get you.
When you're in love, you kid yourself that it's going to last forever. It just isn't possible. Eventually, you're going to break up after a million tiny little hurts. Or one of you's going to die or something. Nothing lives forever.
So are you saying that by loving, you're what? Inviting the pain in?
Well, yeah. It's more like you're setting it aside for a rainy day. If you get on the roller coaster, it's not going to keep going up forever. When the day comes, you get it all back with the kind of interest that only a loan shark gives.
Yeah, but surely it's better to have loved and lost.
Whoever said that's never had their heart thrown back at them, torn, spindled and mutilated.
I don't think ignorance is bliss. I think ignorance is a fucking tragedy. You're gonna cop the pain regardless, so isn't it better to at least find a few moments of respite from the storm?
That's why I have you. You're my respite from an evil, evil world.
Hey boys, how you doing? Munchies, munchies, come on.
Morning. Yeah, it is. No, don't do that. Right. I forgot. I haven't had a hangover in so fucking long. The rules are simple. Light, bad. Noise, bad. Coca-Cola for breakfast. Does this work? Oh, it doesn't hurt. Are you okay? I don't know. I should be worried, but I'm not. It's like when that cop doctor came around last night asking questions about John and where he was, I was thinking, well, at least he's not out screwing somewhere. Does that sound terrible? Sometimes emotions are confusing. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, I'm just stating the obvious. Just because it's a cliche doesn't mean it's untrue. Yeah, but it can be an interesting way of avoiding a question, you know? Until this morning, I really thought that I hated him because he was betraying me. And then I woke up and I thought, maybe I just hate him full stop. You can't really hate someone unless you really love them first. But you can love someone without really liking them. But then the love just withers and dies. Yeah, but if it does, was it really love? I mean, I've been thinking, you know, maybe you like somebody for who they are, but then maybe you love them in spite of who they are.
Can you do me one more favour? Can you check up on a William Drake? Drake, as in duck. No date of birth. No address. Yes, I know it's a lot to ask. A murder in 1966? It doesn't sound very likely, but send it over. Or just fax them over.
Are you sure you want to do this? I don't like to do it for friends. Knowing the future's not all it's cracked up to be, you know. But I have to know I'm going mad. Well, maybe you should just ask her out. She can only say no.
Him. Ask him out.
Whatever. Look, it's not going to work if you aren't open to it.
Oh, it's all good. I'm open to it.
Okay, just give me a hand. Have you seen enough?
No. No way. Things don't always work out to their obvious conclusions. There's still hope.
And what if there is no hope?
Then I'd rather be, you know, oh, I don't believe in all this shit anyway.
Hi, this is Mina. I'm not here right now. I'm either off having an adventure or I just don't want to talk to you. If you're looking for Jonathan, well, your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, after the tone, leave a message and I may get back to you.
Mrs. Harker, this is Dr. Van Helsing. Have you heard from your husband? Either way, could you please get back to me?
Where do I know you from?
I think I've always known you.
Shall we go and get a drink?
That sounds like a good idea.
We could get a bottle of wine.
I don't drink wine.
Is this part of some 12-step plan, or are you just a control freak?
Well, no, to tell you the truth, I just don't like the taste.
Good, we'll get beer.
Cool.
Not a long time since I've had a drink with a strange man.
Am I really that strange?
Well, judging by the standards exhibited by the rest of your gender, that's probably not such a bad thing. I'm sorry, I'm babbling.
Babbling. No, not babbling. And you have nothing to be sorry about. Life is short, death is long.
Whoa, that's one hell of a philosophy you got going there, Mr. Drake.
Oh, it's not so much of a philosophy as a coat of armour. Besides, don't call me Mr. Drake. Mr. Drake was my father. Call me William or Willie or Billy or Bill or just hey you. I answer to pretty much all of them.
You got it, Billy boy.
Are you sure about this?
Jonathan! Jonathan! See, I told you.
I really think I should be going.
Oh, come on, don't get all gallant on me now. Come in.
I take it that you and your husband are somewhat estranged.
Yeah, you could say that. Look, I'm not a slut. If there was half a hope that my husband and I could sort things out, you wouldn't have got through the door. I wouldn't have gone to the pub with you, and I wouldn't have talked to you in the street, no matter how attracted I was to you.
I know. That's why I'm standing here now. If it wasn't so, things would be different.
How do you know?
I've been with you all night. I know what you aspire to. That's the easy part. It's finding someone's imperfections that takes longer.
Will you stay with me tonight? Without you here, I feel waiting for the dawn will seem unbearable.
A night alone can be a long time.
I thought death was long.
Loneliness and death are not too far distant cousins. We live as we dream and we die as we live.
Alone.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Hey! I thought you were supposed to be picking me up so I could go and look at this shop.
Yeah, at about 12.
What? 12 midnight?
Oh, shit, is it that late? Oh, look, I'm so sorry. I've just woken up. Listen, can I call you back in about 10 minutes? Alright, mate, thanks. See ya.
My dearest Mina, my apologies for leaving you asleep on the couch. I fear you were somewhat the worst for wear for drink, and I did not wish to take advantage. Or rather I did, but at another time. A time when alcohol wouldn't be seen as the cause for such adventure. I would very much like to see you again.
John says this is gonna go ballistic. Cool.
So, what's the big deal, girlfriend?
And you know what the best bit is? He's the one. You know what I mean? It's like the one you wish for all your life and you think you're never going to meet.
That's great. No. Nothing's wrong. It's just a really big surprise.
Shit!
Oh God. I wish I was dead.
Is that really what you want?
If death is the end, I want it.
I can make no guarantees of oblivion, but this will certainly be the end of this current suffering.
But what sufferings lay beyond?
Aye, there's the rub.
I thought you, of all people, would know what comes next.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I am undead. I have never lived. I am a dream. A wish made flesh.
I don't understand.
And thus I came to be, and have always been.
That makes no sense.
I am like unto a dream, and like love and unanswered prayers, there is no logic to me. Only the caprice of desire, and I am the symptom, not the source.
Have you heard from your husband, Mrs. Harker?
No.
You don't sound very concerned about it.
I guess I'm not. As a matter of fact, things have been ticking along quite nicely without him. I'm sure he'll be back soon to fuck things up. He always is.
Do you think if you wish for heaven or oblivion, that's what you get?
Most prayers go unanswered. Most wishes unfulfilled. I can end your pain, and that's all. You don't have to see another sunrise. I can wrap you in my arms and hide you from the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, and all you have to do is want it.
You're acting inappropriately, Mrs. Harker.
I don't think the way I'm acting is any of your goddamn business.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your tone either. And exactly what is it that you're trying to say?
But why do I have to die?
Because she wants it. Not in words, but in dreams. She wants a love that will never die. A love that will take her from this world.
Have I no place in her world?
Your husband is dead. I know it. You know it. Before the day has passed, you have a love bite on your neck.
You are fucking mad!
Don't get smart with me, young lady. Don't you realise you're under suspicion? You must realise that.
I'm so afraid.
I will not hurt you. Make a wish. Imagine the world in which you wish to live.
That does it. Get the fuck out of my house. You are fucking insane! You've been hanging out with the loonies too long, Doc, and you know what else? You've fallen out of the stupid tree and managed to hit every branch on the way down.
Mrs. Harker, I strongly advise you to cooperate.
What? You've put me in the centre of all of this. Christ, just because I married a piece of shit doesn't mean I am a piece of shit. You don't even know if he is dead, and you're already putting the rope around my neck. Maybe you just don't like women, particularly strong women. Was your mother distant, Dr. Van Helsing? Was she strict?
Mrs. Harker, this has nothing to do with me. As I look into your eyes, I can see that you are up to it. Up to your pretty little bloody neck.
You stinking little fucking prick. Why don't you just fuck off? Fuck off and die. I knew you'd come.
I am your servant. now and forever always.
Till death do us part.
Unless death is not the end.
But until then, the night is ours.
The world is ours.
I keep thinking that I've gone bad, or I'm dreaming.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter then. Not everything has to be tested to destruction. Love doesn't have to be put under a microscope. We don't have to know the chemicals of our feelings.
Hungry.
You know, George, it's nights like this I think I've got you all wrong. Phone call out of the blue, a walk in the park, kind of beautiful night.
You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking about you lately, and about how much I care for you, and also about what kind of commitment you deserve. And that's why I've decided that we shouldn't see each other anymore.
What?
Well, I just don't think I can give you the commitment that you need.
What? You're dumping me?
Well, that's your word for it.
Have you got a better word for it? I mean, why? Why?
Well, look at you. You're a fucking mess.
Oh, fuck you. Don't you dare rip my heart in two and then try and pin the blame on me. I mean, you know, if you're going to be a total fucking bastard, you should learn to live with the guilt, you shit.
Well, there's no need to be like that.
Like what?
Well, it's not like we were married or engaged or anything, was it?
Fuck you. I said I loved you. You said you love me. In my mind, that implies some sort of fucking commitment. You know, you sleep with someone, all the diseases that are around. I think that points to some kind of commitment. You lie in bed, you say all the gorgeous things that lovers say to each other, and you do it over and over and over again. I think that implies some sort of fucking commitment. Don't you understand?
Yeah, look, it's just me again. You got to help us out. I need to come and see her. There's just one problem. I don't have all the money. Look, come on, man. How many times have I spent all this money with you and you just, you know? I'm always good for it. You know that.
Bob,
Come on.
come on, Bob.
Come on. Look, I'll have it to you tonight. I'll give you double.
Yeah, that's right, by 11.
I wish I was dead.
Is that really what you want?
No. Why should I be the one to die?
Ciao, cazzo.
Well, you're talking to a man who's done selling out. Seen you underbelly and all life has got a shot. I drunk a lot of whiskey when dropped a lot of bills, blown a lot of money and forgot about them bills. Well, I'm walking back the street and I shot young, remembering the times I got stitched out young. I said I'm all in, the good die young.
Show us your tits, baby.
What the fuck did you say?
I said, show me your fucking tits, you fucking bitch. Oh.
Well, maybe that'll teach you some fucking respect.
I understand that. Can't you just call him back and just say
Look,
double?
it's
Okay?
not gonna happen.
I'm too sick to work. Okay, what?
Look,
why
I don't
don't you
care.
go and do
I
it?
don't
Why don't you? Just ring Bob again and say double
it's
by
not gonna
11
happen.
and then I'll work all night,
He
okay?
can't do it.
I can't.
Neither can anyone else.
Well, neither
You're
can
gonna
I.
have to do it.
I can't do it, okay? Why don't you do it?
It's not gonna happen.
I'm too sick to work. Why don't you go?
Children of the night. What sweet music they make.
Should we go sort them out?
Not yet. The world is so beautiful. I had forgotten how beautiful the world could be.
Yes. Sometimes the world is just a grey void we pass through. But love changes everything, doesn't it?
But still, for some, there is pain.
We can end it for them.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are all pretty.
Tomorrow his life might change. He could win lottery, find true love, turn his life around.
That's where I first met me Molly Malloy. She wheels a wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, singing pippies and cockles, alive, alive.
Or this life might continue for him until he dies in the gutter from some disease easily treated by a course of antibiotics. We're like gods. We intervene on our whims.
But do we have that right?
The only rights we have are those we take.
That's just not good enough.
Well, considering what I had to do for it, no, it's not.
Capitalism in action. Just gonna have to jack your prices up.
Hope you didn't sleep with him. He's got diseases. You know what I mean by diseases, don't you?
Come on, babe. She's had a rough night. Let's let her get on with her life.
Yeah, but you should really see a doctor because modern medicine can just do some amazing things.
But what about him?
What? Him? Nah, I slashed him. You don't have to worry. Didn't bite him. He won't be coming back.
No, we wouldn't want him coming back.
We might have to talk to him one day.
But you killed him.
That's us, defenders of the weak, punishers of evil.
But I loved him.
But he was using you. He was hurting you. He was forcing you to...
What? Forcing me to what? He's never forced me to do anything I haven't done 5 years before I met him. He's never judged me. He's held me when I cried. Christ, he was so fucking soft behind his mask. Christ, if we had had a fight, I would have kicked the living shit out of him.
You need some fucking therapy, girlfriend.
And I need some murderous fucking hell bitch to tell me that?
She's right.
They're mortal. In 10 years. In 2 years. Who'll care?
I think I will. Go to the beach.
Sun will be rising soon. We should be getting along.
I thought we could stay just a little bit longer.
If that's what you want, my love.
I think it is. Sometimes you have a dream and that dream just won't fit in with the world. Our happiness is inextricably connected to others' pain.
But life is selfish. It must fight to survive and flourish.
It shouldn't be like that. That is the way of animals and evil men. There has to be a way that people can prosper through their unity. There must be a way that the world can turn with love.
We're no longer part of this world.
I know. That's why we should stay here a little while longer. We must cherish this moment.
I cherish every moment with you.
So will you stay with me? Until death do us part?
Unless death is not the end. I pray that it's not.
I think that it is. But don't worry. It is endings that give life meaning.
When cast alone to a world of fear, yours are the words that I've wished to hear, the destination to which I steer. All I know is I need you near, and then we shall hold each other tight against the dark of the blackest night. And when the nightmares awake and flow, never more shall we be alone. For in each other's arms we found salvation. Only in each other's arms is there salvation. And though the world seems a shade of hell, there is one thing I still can tell. When stars and moon to the earth have fell, if I'm with you, everything seems well. Every absence leaves me feeling old, and in my heart I feel this stronghold. You are what warms me from the ancient cold, the other half of my broken soul. For in each other's arms we found salvation. Only in each other's arms is there salvation. I searched the world for a simple sign to lead me past all the sins and crimes.